From Metro Detroit to our nation's capital, a local advocate for health care reform and her congresswoman planning to send a strong message.
Simon Chayquette shows us how the president's State of the Union speech is giving them a platform to help raise awareness.
Eager to attend the State of the Union with her congresswoman, a woman from Holly says she's seen the cost of her insulin increase by more than 10 times, a sign of a dramatic problem involving the rising cost of health care.
I would not have any other words to use other than price gouging. The receipt I particularly have is $19.99, so it was $17 a vial. Today we're seeing the same three companies price it strategically together at anywhere from $250 to $350 a vial.
As a type 1 diabetic with excellent health insurance, 29-year-old Sarah Stark says she still struggles to afford desperately needed insulin that has skyrocketed in cost over the past 20 years. Recently, she reached out to Congresswoman Slotkin to share her story that includes paying a higher amount for her medicine than her own monthly rent.
I'm so privileged to have a job, have insurance. I have to be able to just talk about insulin and what's happening with the price of it to anybody who is willing to listen.
Sarah says her experiences have also forced her to lean on others.
I had friends help me out. I've gotten insulin from Canada. I have had to use other resources.
Sometimes you just read something that gets you.
Congresswoman Slotkin from Michigan's 8th District says Sarah's emotional plea had a profound impact on her, so much that she immediately reached out and even invited Sarah to accompany her to the president's upcoming State of the Union speech.
Over 9% of the population of the United States has diabetes, so it just feels to me like we need to be sounding the alarm bells, and bringing Sarah was the closest version to bringing that alarm bell that I could get.
Slotkin says legislation which passed in the U.S. House allows for negotiation to lower drug prices, but the Senate is yet to vote on it. With the president pledging to support some level of change, Slotkin remains optimistic.
I want to bring those stories from the district to Washington.
Congresswoman Slotkin and Sarah will be meeting in D.C. on Tuesday. Prior to the State of the Union, they'll be meeting with other members of Congress and then returning home on Wednesday. From Holly, Simon Chayquette, 7 Action News.